Okay, what I'm going to demonstrate here is the radium release. So I've got both my carabiners hooked up. This is simulating the anchor and one to myself that I can remove when I'm done. I put the gates up because it'll be easier to work that way, and it's easier to show you the routing of everything. All right. To begin with, I take my 30-foot long 8mm cordelette. I make about a 12-inch bite. Okay, really make it only a 12-inch bite. It's going to be really hard to tie, but it'll give you a nice small loop. I tie this by wrapping it around my finger and just leaving it about a 2-finger tail here. And this is really hard to get it in here, but I do my figure 8 around my finger, and then I touch the end of my finger and I push it through right there. Okay? And then once I've gotten it through, I just dress it up and tie that tail, pull that tail through. It's just barely enough, but there you go, okay? A 2-finger tail and maybe a 2-finger loop. Nice and small. I'm going to attach that to myself, okay? And then I'm going to route a loop through here and through the carabiner again, giving myself, this is going to be the 3-to-1. Now I'm going to make my munther on here, but I'm going to do it in 2 stages. First stage is I just turn a bite in like this, so it's underneath, and I hook that in. I'm going to take all the slack out of my system right here. Because I've got a nice small loop, I can make my radium release real nice and small. All right, now I'm going to finish the munther hitch by going across itself and then back through the carabiner. All right, so it looks like this. All right. Okay, once I've done that, I don't do anything else because it's set in the direction that I want it to run. I just make a bite with one side and run a bite through to make my mule hitch. And I snug it down right next to the munther hitch because that's where it's gonna lock off. And then keeping a nice big bite on this so I can tie a big overhand, I fold the running end of this rope down and I wrap it around, and then I go from the munther hitch around that loop back through, and that makes an overhand knot tied in the direction that I want it, so it's nice and snug. Otherwise it would be a half hitch if I went through the other direction. Now I'm just going to come to the end of my cordelette, back coiling it next to my anchor system so that it's out of my way. And you got to pay attention to which side you tie it on so it's effective, but just do my stopper knot and tie a figure 8 follow through to finish off your system. Make a complete loop, right? Okay. And here we go. And I'm probably going to cheat myself just a little bit. There we go. All right, and there it is. Okay, I've completed my system, and that's the radium release.